Hey, what's up, NFL nerds? We're back with another prediction video for the 2019 NFL season. In the last episode, we did the Atlanta Falcons, and in this episode, we will be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, right off the bat, you'll probably notice that we are doing a different program. I think this will keep things a lot more organized, a lot more accurate, so we won't be saying in the future that, one team will beat this other team and, everything's going to be changing. So I think this will keep it a lot more organized. This program is called playoffpredictors.com. So we're going to try this out, see how it goes, and yeah, let's jump right into it. So the Bucs will be opening up the season in San Francisco for the 49ers. Now, I don't think the Bucs are that great of a team. I'll be real with you. The 49ers have made a lot of additions this offseason, and I just don't see them, being able to beat the 49ers, my bad. I don't see them beating them in San Francisco. So, I'm giving the win to the 49ers. The second game, we already went over that in the Panthers prediction video, the first video on the channel. Make sure you go check that out. So I don't know. I just don't see the Bucs beating the Panthers at home. I just don't see it. So, anyways, then they will be playing the Giants in New York. This is going to be a hard game to predict. I don't think either team is real great. But I do admittedly have a feeling that the Giants are going to run over the Buccaneers quite a bit. I think Saquon Barkley is going to have a pretty huge game there. I think I'm going to give the game to the Giants. This next one... I'm sorry. The Bucs are not beating the Rams, okay? Plain and simple. I'm sorry if this one turns into kind of a joke, but I'm sorry. They are not beating the Rams. Same with the Saints. Sometimes the Bucs can play all right against the Saints, but I don't know if you've noticed, but they don't have Ryan Fitzpatrick anymore. They don't have Fitzmagic. That was the only reason they were able to beat them last year. So I don't think the Bucs are pulling that off, especially without Fitzmagic. We already went over that one as well. That's kind of an away game for both teams because they'll be playing in London. But, I think the Panthers are more prepared for that game. Then they'll be playing in Tennessee. In my opinion, with how bad the Tennessee Titans offense is, I don't see, I could see the Bucs defense holding them to a pretty low amount of points, and I feel like Jameis Winston is going to be able to make some moves on that Titans defense. So I'm giving that to the Bucs. Then the next week they will have they will stay home they will go to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this whole setup. This game, I could actually see this being the upset of the year. Well, I don't know about of the year, but definitely of that week. I think Jameis Winston is going to come prepared to that game. I think the Bucs are going to do it. So, then they will travel to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. I think this is going to be a pretty even matchup. and it's kind of hard to predict, honestly. You know, I don't really know what to say on this one, but shit. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to the Bucks. Oh, and wait. No, never mind. And then they will be traveling to New Orleans to take on the Saints, and they're probably gonna get whooped there. I don't think they are going to be beating the Saints. So, oh, my bad. So, yeah, that one's going to the Saints. That one we already discussed in the Falcons video. Make sure you go check that one out as well. I think there's a lot of different people that had different opinions regarding that game. I had people commenting saying they think the Falcons are going 13-3, but then there's also other comments saying that the Falcons aren't doing better than like 8-8 or maybe 9-7. So, go and check out that video. Let me know what you think about that. But, we're moving on. They will be traveling to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. The Jags have arguably an elite defense. With Nick Foles, depending on how he does, he could completely destroy the Bucs there. I think that one's going to the Jags. So then they will be traveling to Indianapolis for the Bucs. Traveling to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. Damn, I cannot talk today. Yeah, I don't think I even need to say anything about this game. I'm sorry. The Bucs aren't beating the Colts in Indianapolis. Then the following week, the Bucs will be traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. I think this will be a pretty good matchup as well. But overall, I think the Lions are missing too many pieces. Now with TJ Hawkinson, I could see it being, a pretty good game. I think TJ Hawkinson will be, a pretty good tight end. But, for right now, I feel like the Lions are missing a lot of pieces. So I'm going to give that one to the Bucs. And then they will be traveling to Houston to take on the Texans. This one, I really hate giving the Texans and the Colts so many wins right off the bat. But DeAndre Hopkins is going to be all over that Bucs defense. They could probably be triple teaming DeAndre Hopkins and not do shit. Plus, Will Fuller will be back and hopefully healthy this next season. I think he's going to have a big game. I don't think that Bucs rushing defense is all that great. Lamar Miller will have a good game. I think that's going to be a pretty big, flush out. I think the Texans are going to be destroying the Bucs in that game. And then I already discussed this one. It's another divisional game. Divisional games can go either way. They always have upsets. There's times where a team that is 3-13 can take on a team that's 13-3 and win. It's all about who comes more prepared to that game. But overall, I think the Bucs will go 5-11. I don't think that's too extreme of a prediction. So yeah, I think it's a pretty fair prediction. I really do. Let me know if there's anything on here that you agreed with or disagreed with. Feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section below. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So make sure you tune in to my prediction video for the New Orleans Saints tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Later.